we have turn signal. Hey there, Internet Keith here, and welcome to the Cars and Keith YouTube channel. In this video, we are doing more mods to Heidi. We have sequential side markers and new side mirror caps. My current one is just the clear coat's completely coming off. We're trading styles. We've got both of these off of Amazon. This was like $100. This was like 50, 60 bucks. I definitely looked through reviews to make sure everything was pretty good with these. I didn't want like a hydro dipped one of these. I actually wanted the weave laid down. It doesn't have to be pure carbon fiber because this is a new style, and if I don't like it, I won't spend $400 or $500 for a solid carbon fiber set and not like it. This actually doesn't come with a seal, and that's probably a big complaint that a lot of people have. So we're gonna try to find a way to make sure it's just nice and watertight, since I wash the car constantly with a pressure washer. There'll be links below to both of these and anything that I use in the video. So let's get right into the install. So there's our issue. Something hit and it just completely blew out. And every time I washed, it got worse and worse and worse. I've had people volunteer to re-clear these for free, but I kind of wanted to change styles. I think we're gonna go ahead and refinish these though and have them as backups. So let's see if we can take these off without breaking that glass. Make sure you bring it in a warm garage, let it sit overnight, because if you pinch this too much and it's cold, it can and will break. I broke, when I installed these the first time around, I broke the passenger side, which I hear is the most difficult. You're gonna need a large area pry tool. You don't want a thin one because that puts more stress in a smaller area. I have some of my favorite stuff, polyethylene foam. Used it in many videos for wash cart stuff, repairing spray guns. I just kind of slide it up in there like that. And that gives me even a little bit more cushioning when I put this pry tool in there. We kind of want to put our fingers around the sides and try to pop this out. There we go. I ended up using the curved side. That was so much easier. Then we need to pull some more. There we go. And then now you can actually hang this from the side. We're gonna need a microfiber. That guy right there, can you just kind of hang out? Well, right there. There's prongs here, here, and here. Put some pressure right there. Then we'll undo these. Sometimes you can use a little light pressure with some needle nose pliers. And just kind of pull. Don't want to pull hard. There we go. Nice and off. So now we have a T10 here, here. I see another one here, but I don't think that holds anything down. That's for something else. All right. Those are identical. Then there's one more. This one needs to be undone. Just remember what type of screws you're taking out. Some are mechanical and some are different kind of pattern, thread patterns. There we go. So there's a wire right here. Just kind of pull back on that a little bit, push down on the prong. There we go. So this rubber seal is what I'm talking about. It goes all the way around. Now I've already tried to see if I could take this material off and try to glue it on. Man, it is really in there and it's just not worth ripping it. So we're gonna try to use some foam tape to at least try to seal the area. So this is high density foam tape. It comes in 1/4 inch wide, it's the smallest I can get, so I cut it in half with a razor blade. That might not be enough for one, but I've got plenty more to go. And then we'll see how this works. It's not as high as the other material, but that's about the same width. Something is better than nothing. I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera and come back. That's funny. This piece was exactly what I needed. I mean, it's off by like maybe, that's just pure luck right there. Maybe 1/4 of an inch. That's more than good enough. So it goes all the way around, except back here at the edge where it stops, because that's what happens on the OEM. It doesn't go completely around. Hopefully this fits, but it gives us a nice seal. All right, here we go. We're gonna plug it in. Okay, so it goes in. Kind of have to angle it down to get this below. There's a prong right here that slides over and out. But this is pulled away a good bit, so that way we can fit the weather stripping in without damaging it. There we go. That fit really well, and that weather stripping, they gave it a nice little bit of tension. It's kind of filling the gaps too. Nice. So I'm gonna put this T10 back here, and that's the mechanical type one. We don't want to get too tight. It's plastic. You have your 2 larger size threads, like tapping threads. I'm kind of impressed because I've heard a lot of complaining about these. Here's mirror cap. See how it fits. Check our prongs. Make sure we're not going to break anything. That one's in. So there we go. That looks pretty good. Like I said, it fits good all around here. So let's see what these look like. Put the mirror back in position to make sure it still works. We didn't break it. That works. We have turn signal. So I gotta get out to see if this turn signal is actually working. And it sure is. Man, that looks good. I like that. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it doesn't go all the way past the end here to where I can kind of see it. Okay, usually I would just show one side because they're both the same, but I'm going to do the passenger side because that seems to be the most difficult. And nobody seems to ever show the passenger side, and then the other half say they broke the passenger side when they were trying to do it. So, let's try this without breaking something, right? Woo! Hey, we didn't break it! I think that polyethylene foam has a lot to do with it. And this curved piece, it looks like it'd be a problem, but when it's curved in there, it's actually flat against the back and helping you reach some of these prongs. Awesome. I've seen people complain about gaps on these, but I don't see anything. I don't know if it's just poor install. I know some people sometimes think it fits their car, but it doesn't. But I mean, man, that is flawless. There's barely any gap right there. I can't even get my fingernail in there. And it's sealed, so we don't have to worry about that. And it just looks really freaking good. Wasn't that awesome? Both products exceeded expectations on my part because I had heard people say that there were gaps and other issues with these. Not quite sure until I drive it a few times to get some pictures whether I like this style. What's better than $99? So like I said, you could buy several different styles, pop them in and out, because just the cap itself, you don't necessarily have to take the mirror out. There's a way to take the cap off, but you have to be very careful doing it that way. The sequential side markers were about $50-ish. I think I had like a 5 or 10% off checkbox there. I don't even know why they do that. Why don't they just automatically give it to you? Why do you have to check the checkbox? But the weather stripping was awesome for that. I'll leave a link in the description below for that as well. Everything just worked out perfect. And they're Amazon products. So Amazon products can be good. And they were this time. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't break it, you idiot. It links to any kind of tools that I use. So don't. All right, you're gonna need a large You're gonna need a large. Well, that was great, wasn't it? Good thing it's damaged. Idiot. And